Somehow, still low chaos. Emily is now safe in the protective care of the loyalists. With her well-being temporarily assured, it's time to remove the Lorrigan's remaining allies.
So you did the business, did you, Corvo? I'm not one to speak against my betters, mind you, but if anybody ever deserved their fate, it was those Pendletons.
What business are you talking about?
Oh, grown-up business, girl. I mean, your ladyship. Forgive me.
It's okay. I heard a lot of grown-up business at the Golden Cat.
Oh. I should concentrate on piloting this boat.
Young Lady Emily, I'm Callista. I'll be caring for you and schooling you while you're with us.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I. Would you like to see your room in the tower?
Can I see it?
Yes, you may. You'll get to see it all. The entirety of the Hound Pits.
Good. I think I'll like it here. I'll go with Callista, Corvo. I'll see you later.
You do not fail to impress. Armed with a blade, you've changed the course of the city forever. And with the Pendleton twins gone, our own Lord Pendleton will assume their votes in Parliament. In one night, you've done more than most men do in a lifetime. I need to speak to you soon. But for now, Lord Pendleton requests your attention.
Oh yeah, what does the heart say about you?
Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together. They stood in a circle around the candles and cut their hands to form their alliance. The blood hissed as it touched the flames. He has killed whales and men for profit and pleasure. He has the bloodlust. He tried to seize control of the military after the Empress. After the Empress, was murdered. Each and every night, the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's dreams. He is Piero Joplin. Even now, he visualizes the next invention. Astonishing. I wish you could see it too.
Astonishing.
Poor Piero. His elixirs have cured so much for so many, but they cannot cure his brain fevers. The youngest ever to pass through the Academy of Natural Sciences. Sokolov will never forgive him that.
Attention. Supplies of Sokolov's elixir have reached a critical low point. Ordinary citizens will be limited to purchasing half a dose per...
The conspirators have found a safe home here. They take great care that they are not fallen. The ale here is sweetened with honey to hide the taste of the river brine.
Gamble's journal. It's amazing how many overseers he'd been blackmailing. It really is the key to the Abbey. Your work at the Golden Cat was something for the poets, Corvo. Both targets eliminated and Emily delivered to us without so much as a bump or a bruise.
The other servants don't like her. Work is never done for the lowly servant. Her servant wages will not be enough to fix her father's debts.
responsibility is to the city's
Where
health.
do they
A
want
spouse,
me?
parent, or child showing plague symptoms must be reported. No exceptions.
Rivarettu.
Hello, Mr. Corvo. I'll be getting on with my work then.
She hides her hands. They are raw and scarred from the washing. The sober speak in whispers. The drunk bellow. The common woman, she fears the abbey and the plague.
Let's visit Emily.
Callista, I don't want to look around right now.
Of course. We can give you the tour later, when you've rested.
I was wondering, do you think my mother is really dead? I saw her get stabbed, but maybe she was still alive and got better. Is that possible?
I'm sorry, Emily. But no. She did not survive.
Oh. Did you go to her funeral? Was it fancy and beautiful?
A train of carriages rode through the city. It was very beautiful. Flowers everywhere. And thousands of people wept because they will miss her.
I wish I could have seen it.
I'm sorry, dear. I've been planning for Emily. Lesson plans are together. A schedule is prepared. We will make life as normal as possible here. The horror she has seen. But all that's almost over.
I mean, this place isn't as pretty as the Golden Cat, but I like it better anyway. You can see the tower across the river from here. That's where my mother died.
That's the prison. That's the tower.
She is Callista Kerr now. She has learned to defend herself in this treacherous city. She and her uncle, the last of the Kerr family.
Oh, am I supposed to go to sleep? Maybe. I don't have any objective things on. I've played it like this for a while now. They don't seem to want me to sleep in here. Oh yeah, I think I'll just leave here. Corvo, thank you for getting me a life beeper. This is going to be invaluable for my old friend at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. As living plague specimens are quite difficult to produce. Produce? Don't do that. Rest assured, my colleague will handle this situation with as humanly as possible. Bill. Yeah, now I remember. I'll just leave straight away, don't I?
I'll get this old boat ready. Scrape off a few barnacles. Don't want you inside. No need to keep this old sailor company.
Where do they want me? Cannot talk to you. Wait, where is Pendleton?
It is a difficult time for the family. Perhaps we should not speak.
Not that the streets around us are pleasant, but there's no rioting at least. It's better that we're hidden here in one of the more desolated sections of the city. The city is better off without the men you took care of, those loutish twins. And now
Where is the man?
slow the Lord Regent down in Parliament. Gum up the works.
Is he? Oh yeah, he's on the... Ah, I remember now. He's somewhere there. I think. Drinking there.
Attention. Your first responsibility is to the city's health. A spouse, parent,
What do I
or
need to do?
child showing plague
I do not
symptoms
want to
must
look up. I mean, from the menu. Where is he now? How odd. I remember that I will talk to him there and also there. Up. Through? No. What do I need to do? Find Lord Pendleton. Yeah. I know that much. 5 rooms. They will come in handy. Pendleton, where the heck are you?
report lights or strange noises emanating from the vacuum district.
Oh, maybe he's in his own room, of course. That makes sense. What? This is very puzzling. Alright, fine. I'll turn on the market. maybe I should have these two. Gonna miss not having it. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Corvo, the Loyalist conspiracy thanks you for your work. I don't know if I can. My own brothers. We never believed that you killed the Empress. It made much more sense that the Royal Spy Master, now the Lord Regent, was behind it, aided by some of his key allies. We spent a lot of money and exposed ourselves to great risk in getting you out of prison. But we did it because we believe that you're the one that can make the difference. Oh, and Havelock's looking for you.
No, let's not use that. It's fine, it's fine. The Goldwing Bridge. A lighthouse in the distance.
Where's Wallace? Wallace! You're promoted wherever you are.
Right there.
Head lackey.
All right, my friend. Martin's devised our next move. There's a footnote in Campbell's journal that tells us the Lord Regent's mistress sat for a portrait with Sokolov, the painter and royal physician. He'll be able to give us her name. Sokolov lives on Caldwin's Bridge about half the time, out over the river. The catch is that I'm afraid you've got to head out right away, while Sokolov is at his apartment on the bridge. Samuel can get you close to the bridge, but you'll have to find Sokolov. Bring him back here intact, and it'll enable us to make our next move. I can't believe what you've done so far. Escaping from Coldridge, taking down the High Overseer, recovering Emily. You make this old military man proud. That's it then.
With Campbell gone, I've been pressing my remaining contacts within the Abbey, talking to a loyal overseer I know here or there. We'll see how far that takes us.
He was drinking and talking at the same time.
From what I
Sokolov's
understand, you'll be
unpredictable.
heading straight back out.
And as head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy, he's an odd bird, to be sure.
Bit by bit, we're winning. Let's just hope the city lasts long enough for us to make things right again.
You showed skill in dealing with the Pendletons. I'm impressed. When a fight starts in a brothel, well, I've seen it go poorly.
Fortunes have been won here, and lives have been lost. To think Lord Pendleton is the son of nobility.
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later. Just climb aboard when you're ready.
You've been asked to abduct Anton Sokolov, the royal physician and head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Your new allies want to obtain from Sokolov the name of the Lord Legan's mistress, a mysterious ally and one of the most powerful noble supporters. Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Godwin's Bridge.
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwell's Bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive, he's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights.
I smell bones in the pylons. Blood beneath the stone blocks. Men died building this structure.
Then what? We say something? Remind him about curfew?
No, you don't remind him. You chase him down, and you give him a severely deadly beating is what?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Severely deadly beating. Hey, don't you owe me a drink? Shut up. No, stupid goddamn.
allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
We will take a ride.
Stupid goddamn.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett. Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right. And the Weepers, excuse me, the plague...
Or worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to debate me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'm smart.
Didn't want that.
Sure, like that Sokolov.
he had a weapon. Would have attacked me, I think. How long is this? I won't read this, but you can pause the video to read if you want.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
The outsider walks among us. Nearly fell down. Okay, so this next part is a bit tricky, but I remember doing this just fine.
Made us all touch the charger, then left for the legal district.
Okay, good. We can't lose any more men to the Arc pylons. Touch the charger before your shift when the duty officer
Some by, and the Arc pylon will fry you.
Those things? You give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys
come down the street to slit your ricker.
It'll be fun to watch him turn to ash. There was a time when we didn't have things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live this long.
There's a guard here somewhere. Excellent. You're always facing away. I thought there was... Oh yeah, wait. I don't think I've ever gotten the achievement for climbing up there. Maybe I have. I'm not entirely sure, so let's just... Yeah, I've definitely never been here. Can I get any photo? Higher? Looks like one could get up there. now. I'm not so sure anymore. Yeah, I don't think so. Maybe the achievement wants me to go up there? No? Maybe I have it, but I've just forgotten.
Why they always gotta put me with you, I just don't know.
Was this really all I needed to do? I mean, did autosave?
Stupid goddamn.
Yep. There's someone. Ooh.
Any fools
Just fell down. Nice. Do you want to gather for whisking cigars to it?
Wheels? Yes. Round and around. Like the cycle of life. If you say so, sir. And remember, guardsmen, we must make sure they keep turning. It would look very bad on your record. Very bad indeed. Should the factory shut down on your watch. Yes, sir.
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse? Indeed, I believe so. Damn things don't last long enough. Damn, it's off. Once they get the reliability up, these things are going to be worth the effort.
Is someone around? Help me!
Can I save them? Also, where's the... Just a bone room.
Find a way to keep these rats off me so that I can get out.
Alright. Well, that was easy. Run!
Take care of the rats, please. Thank you for helping me. I thought it was safe. There were rats. So many rats, completely infested. I know some folks aren't superstitious, but I swear, the rats showed up after a man came through, waving around an amulet of some kind. It looked like it was made of bone. But he's dead now, like the others who were living here.
Nothing else? Okay.
Many seek the bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all leapt from here. The crushed minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries. All these and more are necessary for his experiments. The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it.
Got that look about you, Grayson. You haven't been thinking.
No, sir. Not thinking. I was just wondering, if Sokolov is testing elixirs on people to cure the plague, why is it he always asks for healthy citizens?
If the city's
If you
dead.
follow my meaning, sir.
You have no mind for natural philosophy. Obviously, it's because the ones already sick with plague don't live long enough to provide Sokolov with any useful information.
It's just a shame, sir. Like that woman the other day. She was easy to look at. Seemed nice enough. Shame she has to die. I mean, and so horrible, like, too.
Now you listen to me. It's none of our concern the how or why of things. And if you want your elixir rations, then I suggest you stop your wondering. These are pigs. Pigs for Sokolov's experiments. And pigs mean nothing to me. Understand?
Right. I mean, why worry about a couple of disgusting, smelly pigs, you know? All pigs get slaughtered sooner or later. Better if I wonder about those sounds we heard from there, right? What was that all about?
That's better. You'll go far, Grayson.
Did you hear what those cars were saying?
Keep your voice down. I heard. Well, what am I supposed to do?
Madman Sokolov is going to do something terrible to us.
You're hear it. But otherwise, you're just drawing attention to us.
How did it pass me by? All the others, down with the sickness.
The city's dead.
Won't make it 3 more months.
I don't know who you are or why you did this for me, but listen. Nearby, there's a partially collapsed building. Up on what used to be the 3rd floor, you'll see a painting. I used to work there. Behind the painting, there's a safe, and the code is 294.
He's the only guard. Oh yeah, I could just... Yep, that works.
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by mid-morning tomorrow.
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today. Test subject 312 is declining rapidly.
What is this?
As I theorized, formulas 12 and 17, administered in combination, greatly accelerated the progression of the disease. Interestingly, the respiratory mucosa had erupted and raised pustules, grayish in color, which burst, causing hemorrhaging and pain. I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which, in conjunction with a high heat therapy, which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential, according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by morning tomorrow.
What is this? What? Thank you, whoever you are. it kept me in a cage, like an animal. The pain is horrible right now. So I'll just hide in a corner and leave when I'm feeling better.
To help the little
Should we
folk.
gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Never doubt it.
Never doubt it.
Physician himself. He made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
Oh, I did a ghost run on this. The royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
Well done, Corvo. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Oh yeah, let's go see Emily.
Where do I find a good meal around here? If you think prison food's bad, you should see what the Abbey serves its captives.
Don't worry. We won't start the interrogation without you.
I hope they don't have to hurt him. He's done some good in his time. Made that elixir against the plague, he did.
I'm working on a new arc pylon. It will perform absolutely stunning acts of destruction, I expect.
streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings at Parliament Street will be now...
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep.
But she just...
Poor dear.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, Emily, I'm here.
She
She
seems
seems
nice.
happier when you're here.
Oh.
Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
I'll let you on a little secret. The nightmares she's having. She's seeing the outsider.
She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries for her mother.
Please, please leave a candle for me. It gets dark in here and I can't see my mother. I just want a candle. Where is Corvo?
Little Emily. Someday soon an empress. But only an exhausted child at the moment.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it all, even if she chooses not to employ it. She'd rather hold her spoon by the wrong end and pretend it's a sword. Then suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rack. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
I will take a short break here. You won't even notice it.